Do you renounce Satan?
I do renounce it.
What does it take to become a monster? Not just any monster. A monster who believes he's doing the right thing. Have you ever watched a scene that made you question everything you thought you knew about good and evil? Today, we're diving into one of the most psychologically devastating scenes in cinema history, the Baptism Montage from The Godfather. A sequence so brilliant, so disturbing, that it changed how filmmakers thought about morality forever. And here's the question we need to answer. How does someone become evil while thinking they're doing good? Let's talk about Michael Corleone. At the beginning of The Godfather, he's the war hero, the good son, the one who wanted nothing to do with the family business. Remember when he told his girlfriend, "That's my family, Kay."
That's my family, Kay. It's not me.
Is it not me? Did you believe him? Did he believe him? By the end, he's something else entirely. The baptism scene is where we watch that transformation complete itself, where Michael doesn't just accept his role as the new Don. He embraces it, fully, completely, without hesitation. But when did he cross that line? Was there a single moment? Or did it happen so gradually he didn't even notice? Think about what baptism represents. Rebirth, purification, the washing away of sin, innocence. Have you ever been to a baptism? Remember that feeling of hope, that sense of new beginnings? Michael stands in that church as his nephew's godfather. He's asked sacred questions. Do you renounce Satan? Do you reject evil? And he says yes. Yes, I renounce Satan. While his men gun down his enemies across the city. Can you imagine standing in a church, speaking those words, knowing what's happening at that exact moment? What would that do to a person? The psychological weight of this contradiction is staggering. Michael isn't just lying to the priest, he's lying to himself, to God, to the very concept of morality. This is what psychologists call cognitive dissonance, taken to its absolute extreme.
No!
Here's where it gets really dark. Michael genuinely believes he's doing what's necessary. In his mind, these aren't murders. They're strategic eliminations, business decisions. He's protecting his family, securing their future, honoring his father's legacy. But here's the question. At what point does protection become destruction? When does love become an excuse for evil? The brilliance of this scene is how it forces us to hold two contradictory truths at once. Michael is both the godfather in the church and the godfather ordering death. He's both protector and destroyer, both savior and executioner. So which one is the real Michael? Or are they both real? This moral duality isn't just storytelling. It's a window into how people justify terrible things.
How long have you been back?
It's good to see you, Kay.
Let's dig deeper into Michael's mind. There's a psychological phenomenon called moral disengagement. It's how people commit acts they know are wrong, while still seeing themselves as good. Have you ever justified something you knew was wrong? Maybe something small? Now, multiply that by 1,000. They use techniques. Euphemistic labeling. Just business, not murder. Displacement of responsibility. I'm protecting my family. Dehumanization of victims. They're enemies, not people. Michael uses all of these. And the baptism? That's not just symbolism for us, the audience. It's symbolic protection from Michael himself. He's literally surrounding himself with the trappings of righteousness while ordering executions, as if the holy water can cleanse him, as if standing in a church makes the murders less real. Do you think he believes it works? Does he think God is fooled? Imagine living in that headspace. Imagine believing your soul is pure while blood is being spilled in your name. That's not just hypocrisy. That's psychological compartmentalization at a masterclass level.
Do you renounce Satan?
What makes Michael so tragic is that he didn't start here. Remember the early scenes? He tells Kay he's not like his family. He actually believes it. But trauma, violence, and power change people. His father is shot. His brother was killed. His wife was murdered. Each loss pushes him deeper into the darkness. Each betrayal hardens him. At what point could he have stopped? Was there a moment when he could have walked away? Or was he always destined to become this? By the baptism scene, Michael isn't conflicted anymore. He's made his choice. The psychological term is identity fusion. Michael has fully merged his sense of self with his role as Don. There's no separation anymore. No war hero, no good son. Only the Godfather remains. And here's the most chilling part. He's good at it. Efficient, ruthless, complete. Is that what scares us most? Not that he became a monster, but that he's good at being one? The Michael we meet at the beginning of the film, he's dead, buried under layers of violence and calculation. Now let's talk about how this scene destroys us. The editing is surgical. We cut between the peaceful ceremony and the brutal murders. Church organ music swells. Gunshots echo. The priest anoints the baby with oil. A man is shot in a revolving door. Michael renounces evil. A man is stabbed through the hand. Back and forth. Sacred and profane. Purity and blood. Have you noticed how uncomfortable this makes you feel? That's intentional. That's the genius. This isn't just clever editing. It's psychological warfare on the audience. We can't escape the contradiction. We can't compartmentalize as Michael does. We're forced to see both realities at once. And how does that make you feel? Guilty? Complicit? Horrified? The sound design? Genius. The diegetic sound of the church ceremony continues over the murder scenes. We hear Michael's voice echoing his vows while watching his orders carried out. It's like his lies are following the killers, blessing them, sanctifying them. Can you imagine being in that editing room, knowing you're creating something that will haunt people for decades?
Do you renounce Satan?
I do renounce it.
Why does this scene still haunt us 50 years later? Because it's not really about the mafia. It's about all of us. It's about the lies we tell ourselves, the moral compromises we make, the moments when we choose power over principle. Haven't we all had smaller versions of this moment? Times when we knew what was right, but chose what was easy? The moments when we become someone we never thought we'd be. Michael's tragedy is that he believes he had no choice, that everything he did was necessary. But did he really have no choice? Or is that just what he tells himself? The scene itself proves otherwise. There's always a choice. He chose to become the Godfather. He chose violence. He chose isolation. And in that church, standing before God, he chose to lie. What would you have chosen? The Baptism Montage isn't just great filmmaking. It's a psychological study of how good people become monsters, how violence corrupts, how power isolates, how we lose ourselves, one choice at a time. Enters that church as a man. He leaves as something else entirely. Not a devil. Michael leaves as something more dangerous. A monster who still believes he's righteous. And that is the most terrifying transformation of all. What would you have done? In Michael's place, could you have chosen differently? Or would you too have closed the door on the light?